Welcome back, it's great to have you here. Welcome to the Senfenberger SB box here at the Washbed box. And today, we're going to take a look. Another update and an even more intense stress test. At the same time, I want to pose the question, will sealant shampoos or sealant foams really turn the entire market upside down? Because this current generation, the latest generation, really makes a very, very strong impression. We had the Koch Chemie CES on the hood, and also the ServFaces Hydro Ceramic Shampoo. And today we're going to take another look at how they perform after some time. Then we'll spray the whole thing with insect remover, even though we're still right in the middle of winter. It's currently 5 degrees here, and it's quite chilly. The sun is shining, but it doesn't matter. You can, of course, use this in the summer as well. That's why we're using insect remover today, even though there aren't any insects on it, obviously. And we will also wash over it again with pH nutrient shampoo. I have shampoo 2, my absolute favorite classic here. It's a shame that you're leaving the market, but as long as there's still a bit left, I would recommend getting at least a 1 liter or 500 ml bottle so you can take it with you, because it's an amazing shampoo. So we'll wash over it again and just see, can it handle all of this? Because now the question arises, do you have to wash with these sealant shampoos every time, or do you just wash with it once? Look, how long does the sealant last? During that time, you wash with pH neutral products, and then when you notice while rinsing, just a bit after the pre-cleaner, it's starting to weaken a little, then you always have the bottle with you. And wash the fresh sealant back on, and so you might not have to use it every time, but maybe every 2, 3 or 4 washes. And today we're going to find that out together. I'm curious to see how many can hold up here. Let's go, have fun. So you see, it's lovely weather. I positioned myself differently in the box today so that we have a bit of shade on the hood, because black paint and even the sun at 5 degrees really heats up the paint. But I think that will work out just fine. You can see here too, after the last update, I sprayed a bit of water on it, and you can see here, we actually have the same picture again. A few light water spots and so on, but we don't have any heavy dirt. We can clearly see the heavy dirt here. Back on the side, and also where the shampoo didn't really reach. Take a look. Very, very nice. And that is definitely, it was already an awesome result last time. But now we're going to spray some water over it and see how much is left here. Yes. Time. I'm going to show it to you, and after the driving distance, you've racked up a bit again. But before we do that, I'm going to take this wonderful shampoo 2 and pour a bit into the wash bucket. And I'm not measuring it out now. We're going to do a really nice squeeze now. You see, it's super thick. It doesn't run out of the bottle anymore. Got it. Just give it a little squeeze. And now it's important because you see it's super thick. Look, it's sitting down there. Now it's important that we foam it all up. Either you do it with the pressure washer, or the lance here on site, or you do it like I do. You don't want cold fingers. I have a wash bed with me, 50 cents, and we're going to the sink together again, and then it will spread out again, as you can see here. And that's the familiar view that we know. Ooh, what's sparkling down there? I think today is my lucky day. So let's put this in here. Not so easy with one hand. Nice, warm water. That's how it should be. It's foaming up here at the same time. And today is my lucky day because here, he who doesn't defend the penny isn't worth the dollar yet. No, how was that? So, and now it's really going to foam up, and we have wonderfully lukewarm water because I had cold water in it before. It doesn't have to be super hot, but the main thing is that it's not icy. So, and then you can already see here, winter is just such a month. A lot of salt, and so on stays there. You can also make good use of make good use of the product. Here we go. Let's take a look at the listening behavior before. I'm gonna do the rinsing now. So both are still really strong, even though we haven't put any strain on them yet. But we're going to do that right after this. So, and even though it's winter today, we need a reliable insect remover for the stress test. And then let's take the bug here, remove it from Apex Protect. And now let's just see how this sealing shampoo behaves against an insect remover. Such a sealing shampoo against an insect remover. I just spray it all over. And we know that the bug remover from Apex Protect can really take a toll on some sealing products. What now? It wouldn't actually be a problem because we always have the option to wash again with the sealant shampoo during a regular car wash. Right after that, to wash with the sealant shampoo during a regular car wash and to bring everything back to 100% start. That means no matter what happens now, we always go out with the sealed car. We always go home with the sealed car and have full protection, because if it dissolves now, we'll wash again with sealant shampoo. Afterwards, everything fresh. If it doesn't dissolve, hopefully we still have good sealing performance and we can wash normally with a pH neutral shampoo and then just work with it again during the next or the one after that wash. So that's what the video is about. I'm just gonna check, is the sealant shampoo a long-term product that you actually have to use over and over again with every wash? Or can it also withstand such a chemical exposure? And you might only need it every 2, 3, or 4 washes. Let's take a look. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. Dwell time, I'll take another look at it. 1 to 3 minutes. Yeah, so let me leave it on for a bit and then we'll take a look at it. So I would say very, very minimal. You always have to keep in mind, we've already been using these products for a certain amount of time. Also a certain amount of time behind us with the product. And for that, I think it still looks good on this side and on that side, but we have a few small areas, like here in the corner, where it's getting a bit slower about the hydrophobic behavior. But I would actually don't wash over it again with sealant shampoo. Would you wash over it again, or would you just go neutral? Now let's just go over it again, which is what we're doing now. So let's take this one here, or ADBL Shampoo 2, Koch Chemie, and wash it really nicely here now. Over the surface, super dress film. And now I'm curious if this mechanical action from the wash pad, lukewarm water plus shampoo, the sealant is further affected, which after this time wouldn't be the end of the world or anything. We're going to find that out right now. So, one's over there, one's back. But now we can actually rinse again. We can clearly see that we still have residues on both. The middle stays completely still wet with water, but the listening behavior is no longer the same as at the beginning. So, and now you can see it again. Well, both have definitely suffered. And now after this really long time, you could actually wash over it again with a fresh wash. So you would need to see beforehand that this is eventually going to come off here because the insect remover does affect it. And then there's this mechanical rubbing from the wash mitt plus shampoo, which also wants to clean. It sees these sealing products as dirt and wants to dissolve it. And you have to say clearly, still an impressive performance. If you're working with something like this on your vehicle, just check after the pre-wash how well the water still beads off the car. If you notice, okay, it's slowly fading, then you just always have either pH neutral shampoo with or sealant shampoo. And then just go over it with the right one, whatever you need. And that's actually exactly it. Conclusion. And I have to say, after such a long time, I still find the performance absolutely top-notch. But of course, now, I would actually apply it completely fresh here. Thanks for watching, guys. That was just a little test. You saw that was actually the finale because after a while, it's time to clean your vehicle again. I've really let a lot of time pass. I think most of you do this every 2 to 3 weeks, and you'll manage that easily with a pH neutral shampoo. I'm going to step a bit out of the volume level here. So, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I really have to say it works wonderfully, and after such a long time, the performance after the insect remover is excellent. It's clear that rubbing with the wash mitts eventually gets too intense, and then you can just use the sealing shampoo again. Go over. Until then, you're Sebastian. Hey guys.